So John, you were a city council member for 4 years, and also you ran for mayor here in the town of Moscow. I guess some of my questions are: how do you see alcohol in this town? How has it affected this town, and where do you see this town's image with regards to alcohol, and how does our city handle that on a daily basis?
I think that for the most part, it's a fairly positive outlook from the people that are around here, regardless of what the president of Boise State says, as far as we're nasty and inebriated, I believe is the terms that he used.
I guess I started at CJ's in 2006. Summertime, I was brought in by the then current manager, Jeff, to basically take over once he left. I'd known him for a couple years working at another place in town, and he'd asked me to come in for an interview with the owner to see if I would fit the position. Sat down with him, hit it off real well right off the bat, and basically got hired. Started work the next day as a bartender. Karaoke DJ didn't show up, so Jeff had to end up DJing, and I bartended by myself. Did really well. Made a lot of money. One of the very big perks of bartending.
What would you say are some of the benefits between students working at a bar versus just working at a regular retail store? When you see a lot of students that have worked here, they keep working here continually. It's not like, it doesn't seem like you have a high turnover rate of employees. What do you think keeps them here?
I think one of the big things is the hours. Usually the hours that they work don't conflict with any of their classes. Once in a while you'll have a kid who has like a 6 p.m. lab, but I try to be as flexible as possible. I understand that they're here to get an education. They're not here to work for me. I'm secondary, so I try to cater to them as much as possible. And then I also know that they have their choice of places to work, and I try to make this a fun environment. I try to be as relaxed and understandable as I possibly can be, so that they want to work here. Because if I have unhappy employees, I have unhappy clients, and then I'm unhappy.
Provides, like I said, job opportunities for the area. We employ a staff of about 20 to 30 on any given week. That's from security, DJs, bartenders, beer tub girls. I mean, it just kind of varies. So it does, like I said, provide a lot of job opportunities, which is a good thing.
This job is fun. Like, I'm stoked to go to work. I see all of my friends there, and I've met a lot of people that I would never have met in Moscow. And it's just a great, fun atmosphere. Time goes by super fast. An 8-hour shift feels like half an hour.
We cater to the students in the evenings, and they like to come in and see their friends, so we try to hire people that are students here in town. It seems to work well for us. I think that it does a good job of getting money back into the community, money back to the college students, and things of that nature.
The social aspect of it obviously is nice. Being a student at the time, it was an ideal job. You work 3-4 nights a week, making anywhere from $100 to $500 a night. You can easily help offset some of the cost of school.
I started working at CJ's when I was a senior, towards the end of my senior year and into that summer. The money was really good, and I was planning on going to grad school up here, which kind of fell through due to budget cuts, but I've been making such good money, I didn't really see a point in going back to Boise, which was home. The job market was kind of slim to none. We get paid more than minimum wage, which is nice. They pretty much treat us like family there.
Bars in Moscow provide employment for a lot of kids, and then they also provide a social outlet for the rest of the kids. And that's not to say that it doesn't get abused. It does get abused, and usually when it does get abused, we all hear about it, either on the television, newspaper, radio. But for the most part, I I think it would be something that would be kind of a rite of passage. And I think from a business point of view, for the city, it's positive.
I think the bars in Moscow offer a safe place for people to go and drink, especially at a legal age. I think it's really dangerous when you have underage kids drinking, and if there's no place for older kids, well, older adults to go and drink, I mean, they're providing for minors, they're drinking with minors, they're going to get caught, they're going to get in trouble.
Since I've been there, I've made a lot of good connections with some of the key figures in the community, going to city council meetings to talk about issues regarding our bar and conflicts and stuff like that. So it's been pretty interesting. You get to meet a lot of the influences that make things happen in Moscow, which is pretty cool. I actually was approached earlier this year by a professor from WSU to give a lecture to one of their upper level business classes on managerial styles and being a young person in a typically older job.
The good thing about CJ's is we offer kind of a wide variety of things to do. We have free pool, which is awesome. And we offer things for 18 and up, not in the bar. We have the underground, which the basketball team has been doing a pretty good job about getting students involved. It's a great place to come and dance. Even at the bar, we're the only club type atmosphere in Moscow, and it's a lot of fun. And upstairs, the Moscow Social Club, we offer swing dancing on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes they have a techno night.
To allow for basically just a safe environment for people to have fun in.
Really, I can't picture Moscow not having a bar scene.